So I have this rough piece of walnut right here, and it has bark on one side, and this edge you can see is not straight. So if you have a piece that's not straight on either side, what I did is I made this sled that I can use to push against the fence, so that I'll be able to clamp this piece down, push the sled against the fence, and I'll be able to get a nice straight edge on one side. Then I can flip the board around and I'll have a good reference edge to cut the bark side off. So for this sled, it's really simple. It is just a 1/2 inch piece of plywood. I don't have any miter slot in it. It's not going to fit in the miter slot because you may need to move it around depending on the size of the piece that you need to clamp down. Okay, ready?
I can't get this.
What?
I'm looking for a cart. I can't find it.
Well, I think the best way is to just look around and see if you see any words on those. And look around at any words you might find. Okay, I'm going to turn this on. Ready?
Yeah.
Now all I have to do is flip this board around, take the clamps off. I don't need the sled now. You can see what it looks like here. Just a piece of 1/2 inch plywood, and then I put this piece of 2x4 that I cut down a little bit on the top, and I put some screws and glued that down to that edge. Made sure that that was nice and straight. You really just need one straight edge on this side to push against the fence. It doesn't matter if it's square to this necessarily, because you're going to be moving it around for different width pieces. I have this set right now. The dimensions right now, this is about 5.5 inches here. So usually on rough cutting larger pieces, this will definitely help for that. And the nice thing about it is if you have a narrower piece that you need to cut down, you could always kind of line it up. Don't have to be against this edge, and you'll be able to clamp it down. Putting some coals in there, you'll be able to clamp it down however you want. It doesn't have to be against, so you can do more narrow pieces if you want to. Now I have that nice straight reference edge. I can flip it around, move my fence over, and try to get a usable piece out of this. And try that right there. Now you see I'm able to get 2 parallel sides now, and now I can work on maybe getting this a little bit thinner for what I need. I think it might be okay for that. We'll see if I can get a piece out of that. I'll use it for the project I'm working on right now. I'm making a cajon, one of those box drums. So there you go. That's an easy way to make parallel cuts on a really rough cut piece.